Hey, how you doing? Jason Aram here. Thanks for stopping by. Well, look, it's springtime. It's a wonderful day here in Central Illinois. So I'm outside taking advantage of it, soaking up some sun. Apparently watching two cats fight through the sliding glass door. Well, after getting distracted, well, hell, they're still fighting. It's pretty cute. Alright, after my little butterfly moment I had there, what was I saying? Oh, it's summertime. Need to be outside. And it's time to plant some tomatoes and peppers. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try doing some weird stuff. I'm going to test some space age funky pots that I got given to me. I've got a milk jug. We're going to make a pot out of that. I got a brown paper bag. We're going to make a pot out of that. And we got some brown paper, and I'm going to make a bunch of pots out of this. So if you want to see how I do that, stick around. Before I forget, why don't you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to. And I'm going to say thank you to one of the YouTubers I watch. Well, a couple YouTubers I watch. Troy and Eli from Barr Run Forge. I got your stickers. Thanks, man. Pretty cool. I'll go ahead and put a link. So, what should we start with? The space age pots? Let's try the milk jug. I actually got to do something with it. So, you got a good old milk jug. Make sure it's rinsed out. This one just had water in it. But, you just poke a hole in it. Cut it off, I don't know, 3 inches from the bottom or so. And we're going to make a self-watering ordeal thingy with this. Hey, I cut it pretty straight. Maybe I should have cut it a little deeper, but you get the gist of it. Well, let's put some dirt in that. Looks like a pot to me. So it is as easy as that. You put some dirt in it, you put some water in the bottom, it soaks up. You might put some water on the top if you want. Put your seeds in it, you're good to go. Cheap, easy, pretty much free. Everybody drinks milk, right? And if you're wondering what kind of topsoil this is, or starting mix, or medium, or whatever you want to call it, I'll put a link up here of me making it. It'll also give you a little peek on some toilet paper roll starters instead of those Jiffy pots. They're working out pretty good. Where do you want to go next? These space age things, we went from free to space age to new age, maybe? Cheap? How about cheap? Let's go with cheap. Well, you got a bottom. I assume it goes like that. You got a little locking key thingy. And then you got a piece of plastic with a bunch of holes in it. So, that one's all wallered out, so I'm going to stick it right back in that one. Don't that look futuristic? That's why I call them Star Wars pots. But let's put some of the starting mix in this. See how it looks. So this top row here doesn't have any holes in it, so I'm assuming that's where you water at. And it also looks like it was sitting in water. Maybe I should have cleaned these before I used them. Oh well, it's the country, right? But we got that style. Then we got the good old brown paper bag. Now this is nifty, pretty nifty. It's cheap. It'll go along with the little trays that you set them in, you know, the little watering trays that you do your starts in. I got another cheap way of doing those too. you constantly got these leftover lids. Go work. Look, stuff sits inside of them. You pour water in it. It don't leak everywhere. Why not? These things. You go to the Dollar Tree, ain't they like 2 for $1? Something like that. Because if you go to buy these are like $2-3 unless you buy them out of season. That's when I buy most of my stuff, is out of season. But let's get back to where we was. Brown paper bag. How I seen these people do it. Granted, I was just kind of skipping along, figuring out different things on YouTube. They basically just took their brown paper bag, and it was about 6 inches is what I think they said, so that'll be right about there. And then they went to one side here. So you got 2 ankle lengths, about 6 inches. Oh, I got other tools. I'll show you about them in a second. But they just had a little old canning jar. I don't know what these are called. Hang on, we got an ATV going by. Alright, now that the ATVs have passed, they're heading down on the river trails. But, yeah, they had a canning jar, this size, whatever size that is. I call them asparagus jars. But it was pretty simple. They basically just wrapped it up. Wrapped it up nice and tight. They folded in on the seam first. Then they put some dirt in it, and they put it in their little thing. And then they put their seeds in it. Oh, we got our inspector back. Tennessee, go. 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 But let's put some dirt in this and see how it looks. That seems to work pretty good. We're going to make another one like that. Then we're going to use some of that and see how it looks. Look at that. Works pretty well. Now, onto this. Got this for a small little project, and there's a lot left over. But it's just a brown paper. You get it back in the painting section at Menards. And from what I've seen with this, same thing, about 6 inches. And then cut it in half, and you got 2 again. Now, you got these funny little nail cutters. They might help you with this if you don't have a super sharp pair of scissors. Looky there, it's just a little shorter. Actually, I think I might like them that way. What a happy accident. Well, I'm going to make up a bunch of these, so I'll get back to you in a second. So it looks like I need 6 more. You want to watch me do them? Look how fast this is. Everything's pre-cut. All your dirts are already made. All you gotta do is wrap, fill, and go. Do you want to watch this in real time? Watch. Don't blink. Fold, fold, fold. Press tight. You're good to go. So it seems a good length for these is the size of that jar. Maybe that's why they used it. Looky there. 6, 12, 18. I'm sure that didn't cost me but a couple pennies to make. And let's see how they hold up to this space age stuff. So, what kind of seeds you think we should plant and what? Any ideas? I think I want to do some big tomatoes and some little tomatoes and some green peppers. That'll be a start. So, I got the trusty old painter's tape and these Milwaukee write-on everything markers. I love these things. They write on everything. Wet, dry, dusty, whatever. It don't matter. Just a plain old ordinary cherry tomato heirloom. We're going to plant 3 of these. About 3 seeds each. Yes, I'll probably plant more later on because these died. And we're going to do another cherry tom. Three seeds each on this also. I labeled that one as cherry tom too. Alright, yellow belly. Just a good old sweet pepper. I eat these things like apples. For those that usually don't have fingernails, the edges of these tip pins and stuff, they work great for dumb stuff like this. We got another heirloom pepper. Planted these last year. They say they're restaurant giants, but I believe they came out kind of small. But then again, I might be thinking of something else. So, there's what we got. We got 10 beef steaks. We got 3 yellow peppers, 3 green peppers, and 6 cherry tomatoes. So, wish me luck with these. If they don't work, we got plenty of time. We'll plant some new ones.